Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Just a quick one for you, a quick bit of news that may or may not interest you. Anthony Joshua, remember him? Last seen getting splattered all over the ring by Daniel Dubois. Surprisingly, EDDIE HEARN says that he will return before the end of 2025. Now, considering as I do this, it's November the 3rd, as I do this video, that's quite a shock, is it? Yeah, it's surprising, certainly. He ain't going to be in there with any killers, but he's still a massive name. I've always liked Anthony Joshua's career, followed it with interest. He has his flaws, of course, but to me, he's a lot better than a lot of people are giving him credit for. A lot of people don't like Joshua. I don't know why, but I've always been a fan. I've always thought, this guy's not the greatest heavyweight of his era, but he's a good heavyweight who ducks no one, and that's my kind of fighter. And he has ducked no one. Some people say he's ducked, wild. It's complete bullshit. If anything, it's the other way around. But I like Joshua. Will he come back against anyone dangerous? No, I would guess it would probably be a Manuel Char. I was going to say Pulev, but he's beaten Pulev already. Pulev's got that WBA regular title. Who else have we got? Who's out there that's out in the wilderness and would probably take a late notice fight? Michael Hunter? It could be someone further down the pecking order. He's beaten Jermaine Franklin already. I mean, Guianello's out there, the Italian heavyweight. I would avoid him, because I think he's actually, on his day, he can be quite good. It'll probably be someone who's got a relatively flashy record, but is nevertheless flawed, like a Stefan, what's his name? Stefan, what's the name of that fighter I'm trying to think of? I can't remember his name. Stefan or Steven, someone. Anyway, whoever it is remains to be seen. It'll be I suppose you'd call him a fall guy, maybe. When is he going to fight? Well, surely he won't fight on the Conor Benn, Chris Eubank Jr. rematch. That's only less than 2 weeks away now. I would say it will probably be on the Kevin Sajdo, Diego Pacheco bill. Where is that taking place? What part of America? It is in America, isn't it? I think that's in December, maybe December the 17th, I read. But that seems to me to be a more likely proposition. Get him out there, get him away from Britain, let him have a little rust shedder. And then in 2026, he can make a sort of final run for the world title. Don't forget, when Usyk walks off into the sunset, when that will be, we don't know, but those belts will go up in the air, and it is perfectly feasible that Joshua will pick one of them up. Because despite the splattering by Dubois, the guy still hits hard, and is probably still a lot better than that fight indicated. Make no mistake about it, Joshua is his own worst enemy. He overthinks things. He's chopped and changed too much throughout his career, and with trainers, and there's a bit here and a bit there, and he's trying to do everything all at once with everyone. My phone's going again. Sorry about it. Every time I do a video, my phone goes. Recently, it's a conspiracy. But anyway. Yeah, Joshua, I mean, I think he's got probably more left than people are giving him credit for. That's what we could find out. And he's had that break. And I doubt whether he's the type of guy to just, sit on his backside doing nothing. I think he's probably been keeping in shape, working hard. There is talk of him in 2026, maybe headlining a card over in Africa, in Nigeria, where he has his roots in Nigeria. And there's still some fuel in the tank. I mean, it will be interesting to see what he's got left, because it wasn't a case of him looking like a shot fighter against Dubois. He got completely destroyed, but it was more a case of him having bizarre tactics, being mentally away with the fairies. I don't know. It was a weird performance, and of course he got tagged early, which can happen. and Dubois was on the rampage. Dubois very much a complete front runner of a heavyweight. If he's on the front foot, he can do you if he catches you. But Joshua probably would he fight one of Queensbury heavyweights, a lower level guy? I don't know, like a Solomon Dakers or I don't know. They've got so many heavyweights, haven't they? Queensbury. Anyway, whoever he fights, I think it will probably be on the Diego Pacheco Sajdo undercard. But it is an interesting fight. Interesting fight indeed. Interesting development, not fight, but development. Because I didn't think he'd be out before the end of 2025. And I'm curious to see who it is and how he performs. You can normally tell if a fighter is shot. The legs aren't there, and you know what I mean. And I don't think Josh will look shot against Dubois. I just think he got blasted out of the water. But psychologically, that will be a huge thing to come back from. It was in Wembley Stadium was in front of everyone. A difficult one. But like I say, the year out, or nearly the year out, may have done him some good. Done him a lot of good. We don't know yet. We don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. Who would you put him in with? Do you think it's wise him coming back in 2025? Should he leave it to 2026? I think it's keep it active is a good thing. Like I say, a nice little rust cheddar. But let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you like the video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and spread the word about Joe Stunner Boxing. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your day. Bye for now.